Man, we got to see some playoff basketball this weekend. First, we saw that beautiful matchup between the Bucks and the Lakers, a possible NBA Finals matchup. Giannis going up against LeBron James, battle of the MVP race. It was great, and the Lakers came out on top. They got revenge for the first loss they had, in which Giannis outplayed LeBron and the Bucks got that win. This time, LeBron outplayed Giannis, took him to school, and got the win. Lakers are looking good, they're vibing, and they took that same intensity into Sunday's marquee matchup when they took on the Clippers. That game, no question, has to be the Western Conference Finals. That looked like a Western Conference Final preview. No question, the Lakers and the Clippers are the two best teams in the Western Conference. They need to meet in the Western Conference Finals, because whoever wins that series, in my opinion, is going to win the NBA Finals. Now, in terms of the Battle of LA, I got the Clippers. I feel like they're just a better overall team than the Lakers. Now, the Lakers do have the better duo because LeBron and AD are just better than Kawhi and Paul George. Clearly, they're better than Kawhi and Paul George. But overall, as a team, the Clippers they got better players than the Lakers. It's just how it is. They're a better overall team than the Lakers, which is why I have them going to the finals and taking on the Bucks, which I believe right now no one in the Eastern Conference can stop them. Maybe my Miami Heat give us a shot. We actually did some damage on Giannis last time we saw him, so I'm just saying, Miami a threat, and I don't care what y'all say. I got the Heat going to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bucks, and we're gonna go to 6 games. Put some money on that. We're going to 6 games against the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals this year. I ain't even gotta worry about that. Miami gonna get there. But yeah, I got the Bucks and the Clippers in the finals, so it should be a good thing. Hopefully that does happen. But the most interesting story, though, would definitely be Lakers-Bucks finals, because it'll be LeBron versus Giannis. Not only battle of the MVP race, but also battle of who deserves to be the best player in the league right now. Obviously, that title still being held to LeBron James, but Giannis is seriously challenging that. So we'll have to see. But yeah, speaking of that Lakers-Clippers game, that game was truly intense, and the Lakers showed a lot of good things. If I'm a Lakers fan, I like what I saw from that game. If I'm a Clippers fan, I wouldn't be concerned, but I would be alerted by how well the Lakers played against your team. Because this team, this was your healthy squad. When you beat them the other 2 times, you guys didn't have your full squad. This was the full healthy squad, and you were at home, even though, let's be real, Clippers will never have home field advantage against the Lakers. It's just how it is. But technically, y'all were at home, fully healthy, fully stocked. That was a team that was 10-0 when they were fully healthy. And the Lakers took them on, and honestly, they bullied them. They bullied them, they outplayed them, they out-hustled them. It was just not a good look for the Clippers, man. They got out-hustled. Now, I don't want to get too much into this game, but let me give you a short, quick recap. Lakers and Clippers stars, they all showed up. LeBron and AD combined for a total of 58 points. Kawhi and Paul George also combined for a total of 58 points. So that canceled each other out, which basically left the other players, the other starters and the bench players. Which leads to my player of the game, personally to me, Avery Bradley. The man dropped 24 points and hit 6 threes. If they can get half of the shots he made in this game in the playoffs, it's over for the Clippers, man. Because all the Lakers need is a third star to follow them. If they can get 12 to 15 points from Avery Bradley, shoot, Clippers ain't gonna stand a chance. Now, personally, me, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he just had a great game. In fact, a phenomenal game. I don't think he's gonna consistently be scoring like this, but hey, it was a great game from him. Other than that, no one else on the Lakers really showed up and did much. Kyle Kuzma did something, I guess. He did a couple things. Danny Green, not much. And for the most part, they kind of stuck with the lineup. They really kept Avery Bradley out there for pretty much the entire second half because he was cooking. And it worked out for them. As for the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell showed up. He did his job. Lou Williams absolutely disappointed me. I expected him to give me at least 15. He could not give me that. I got 4 points from him. And yes, I know he hit that 3 at the end of the game when the game was over, 7 seconds left. I don't care. He gave me 4 points when it mattered. I need 15 from him, and he didn't give me that. Hopefully, he's not going to do that in the playoffs because they're going to need his scoring. Patrick Beverley was unplayable in this game. We don't expect him to do anything offensively, but to get beat like that defensively, he couldn't do anything against Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley was cooking Patrick Beverley early on in that game. In fact, Patrick Beverley early on in the first quarter committed back-to-back turnovers, and one of them happened to be a strip from Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley just took it to Patrick Beverley, and he matched his intensity. And the whole Lakers team followed that same intensity, and they just out-physical the Clippers. It was one amazing game. Other than that, no one else showed up. No one else showed up for the other starters and the bench players for the Clippers. So it really just came down to Avery Bradley hitting the shots. Now, from what I saw with LeBron and AD, early on, AD was a bit timid. He was kind of missing shots he shouldn't have been missing. He was just timid, not taking it to them. But again, Avery Bradley kind of set that tone with his intensity. And around the second half, especially that third quarter, Anthony Davis went to work. I believe he scored 11 points in that quarter. He just went to work and nobody could stop him. And when Anthony Davis is playing like that, good luck, which is actually a big concern for the Clippers because they don't have a guy to stop him. Now, granted, they are getting Joakim Noah, which I mean, have fun with that. I don't know what you expect Noah to do against AD. You're not getting the defensive player of the year guy from Chicago all those years back. You're not getting him. But hey, you need somebody to try and match him down there. I don't think Noah's going to be able to do anything against Anthony Davis. But hey, I want to see how it works. Bring him on. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, the Clippers don't have anyone to match AD. And when he started cooking in the third quarter, it looked like it was game over. Mix that with the fact that Avery Bradley was hitting every shot he got. Anytime he got an open shot, he hit it, which is something the Lakers love. When LeBron James has a shooter that's hitting his open shots, it's game over, man. Look, in fact, LeBron didn't even score a point in the third quarter. He played 4 minutes in the third quarter, pretty much sat out for the rest of the quarter because AD and Avery Bradley were just doing it. Because, legit, for the first time this season, when LeBron goes to the bench, they didn't need him. They kept scoring. They kept being efficient. And they kept outplaying their opponent. If Avery Bradley's going to give you this level of intensity and scoring, it's over. Crown the Lakers champions. But I don't think that's going to consistently happen. Speaking of LeBron James, it was not his best shooting night. I believe he was, 6 for 16 in this game? He did not shoot the ball well yesterday. He did not shoot the ball well in that game. But at the end of the day, in the fourth quarter, he just started turning it on. Although, I love what I saw from LeBron in terms of guarding Kawhi. He guarded Kawhi almost any chance he got. He guarded Kawhi and gave Kawhi troubles, which I love to see. Kawhi did not get easy shots when LeBron was guarding him. In fact, a couple times he had to pass down. Not only that, but when Kawhi was guarding him, LeBron took it to him. He had one. He had 1 and 1 on Kawhi, in which he was just posting him up, took it to the basket, used his left hand to move Kawhi's hand, who was in perfect position, by the way. He was ready to block it, but LeBron just used his strength to block that hand of Kawhi and just finished with the right and got the and one. Then on another one, he just blew by Kawhi Leonard and just took it to the basket, which was actually a little bit of a revenge because Kawhi did the same thing to LeBron earlier in the game, so he was just paying him back. But yeah, LeBron, at the end of the day, he did what LeBron James does. I expect him to play like this. I expect LeBron and AD to both drop 25 plus points and be effective, and that's what they did. As for Paul George and Kawhi was relatively quiet in the first half, and part of that has to do with the fact that they weren't even feeding him the ball. They kind of kept giving the ball to Marcus Morris. Speaking of him, I'm not spending much time on him, but Marcus Morris was terrible. He was 0 of 9 from the field and 0 of 7 from 3. In my opinion, that was a big part of the Clippers losing this game. Avery Bradley's 24 points and Marcus Morris's 1 point. Those were the two things I look back on in this game and said that's why the Clippers lost, because it was just bad. But anyway, yeah, Kawhi for the first half, he wasn't doing much because they weren't feeding him the ball. In fact, they were actually giving it to Marcus Morris and another guy, Paul George. They were feeding Paul George the ball, and Paul George was attacking. He finished the first half with 17 points and finished the game with 31 points. Paul George showed up, and if this is the Paul George we're going to get in the playoffs, man, the Clippers, they're gonna be in a great position because, you know, Paul George, he's been slowly trying to get himself back into the groove, and I didn't expect to see this from him yesterday, but he dropped 31. He was effective and he did what he had to do. Although when he was guarding LeBron, that was game over, man. He did not stop LeBron a single time. At least Kawhi made a couple of stops, even though Kawhi and LeBron were going at it, and they both managed to score on each other and stuff, but at least Kawhi made some stops. Every time Paul George guarded LeBron bullied this man to the paint and finished with an and one. Paul George could not stop LeBron. And let's be honest, that probably brought back some memories from back when he was in Indiana. Paul George has never been able to stop LeBron James, and he never will be able to stop LeBron James. I don't care how many times you put him on LeBron to guard, it's just, he's not going to stop him. LeBron's just is too strong, he's too fast, he's going to get to the basket, and it's going to force Paul George to foul him, and you're probably going to get a couple and ones. But other than that, offensively, Paul George was great. Kawhi Leonard didn't start getting going until the second half. By the way, he was terrible from the three. His three-point shot was just not hitting yesterday. And yeah, that really hurt, you know, because he was jacking up threes. And I was wondering, why is Kawhi jacking up threes? Well, because LeBron was so effective in stopping them from trying to make moves in the paint that he just started jacking up threes for no reason. And nothing happened from that. Though in the second half, he did get it going. And again, Kawhi Leonard's going to get his because he's also a superstar and he's also a top 5 player. But yeah, overall, I loved what I saw from both teams. Great win for the Lakers. This has to be the Western Conference Finals matchup. I hope it's the Western Conference Final matchup. And if that matchup happens, I'm still picking the Clippers. I'm not concerned about this loss. But if you're a Clippers fan, you got to be alert that this Lakers team is rolling. And they just beat your healthy squad. So definitely look out for that. Can't wait to see when these guys face off in April. It's going to be, whoo, man, it's going to be a good game. But yeah, that's all I got. Can't wait to see how this NBA season is going to go. And I can't wait to see how the playoffs are going to happen. Because we're about a little over a month. Yeah. Like a month and 2 weeks away from the NBA playoffs. And I just can't wait for them to start. So I'm excited. That's all I got, guys. And I'm out of here. Peace. Man.